Hello and welcome. So we have a circle with a secant tangent line intersection there. So a secant line just means that you have two intersection points that the line is hitting through the circle. A tangent line just means that you're hitting it once. Okay, so that's all that definition means. So we have a couple of lengths here. Given that this first length is 11, the second length is 12, the tangent line length is n. Now how this relationship works is it essentially is part times the whole equals part times the whole. Okay, now specifically, if we want to be a little more specific with that part, it's going to be the outside portion, and that's going to be of the same line, right? So for example, if we're looking at here, we have two portions of this line. We have until we hit the first intersection, and we have between the points between the first and second intersection of your secant line. So what this would look like is the outside, right, outside of the circle portion, which is going to be 11, times the whole portion. Now that's not just saying the whole portion inside the circle, we're saying the whole line for that thing, which means that line is 11 plus 12. It's the entire segment. It's not just one or the other, it's the whole shebang, which means that's 11 plus 12 on the inside. Okay? Now it looks a little more interesting when it comes to tangent lines. Tangent lines, you don't have two different segments to look at, you only have one segment. So the first part is the outside portion, that's just n. But the whole portion is also n. So it's essentially, when you have a tangent line, you just multiply the same thing twice. Alright, so first off, 11 and then 11 plus 12 is 23. So we have 11 times 23 equals n times n, which is n squared. Alright, so 11 times 23 is 253 equals n squared. Now if we want to solve for n, we gotta get rid of that square. How do we do it? Square root. Take square root of both sides. And when we do, remember you have a plus and minus. But think about it this way. If you have the square root of 253, right, can that be negative if we were to plug it back in? No, right? You're talking about solving for a length. Lengths cannot be negative, which means that you're not using that negative square root. You're only using the positive one. If it simplifies, you'd want to simplify it, but we already know that 253 is from 11 and 23. Those are both prime numbers. That's not simplifying, which means that your final answer is the square root of 253. Alright, be careful, it's asking for a simplified exact answer. Don't give a decimal, you want the square root. Simplify it if you can. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.